Hello and welcome to the channel. So a few days ago, the Mustang 2024 was released, and we got to see. I thought I had something in my goatee, but anyway, a few days ago it was released. We got to see everything, different version, GT, V8s, and yeah, manual transmission with e-brake or e-drift or whatever they want to call it. So let's go ahead and check out the interior of the basic one. I don't think I covered that, so I'm going to cover this one, or should I say I'm going to cover that in this short video. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the, like the premium edition, I guess. And then, so this isn't what you're going to get if you get the base model. You're going to get two separate screens, which kind of looks weird. I mean, do they really have to just, because there's literally nothing here. It's just dead air. I don't know whose idea was it for the design. But anyway, this is what you will get if you get the basic version. But still, this is far better than what other companies are giving you for basic model. Have you looked at the Subarus? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like having dual screens, but uglier. It looks like shit. But this is, I feel like they just put like two iPads next to each other. It just looks weird. But the fact that, you do get that nice, dual what is it called? Dual tablets. Essentially, that's what it is. I think this could have been a little bit smaller. It didn't need to be so big. But then it just leaves this whole, I don't know, it makes it seem weird. It's not proportionate for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it is me. But I think this is a great look for them, especially if you're getting the basic model. You're still going to have access to certain features or whatnot, because you're getting that iPad too for your infotainment that controls pretty much majority of the things in the car. Which is a good thing. But the only difference between this one and the premium, I guess that's what you want to call it, the premium one, is, these are just put together and it just looks more flush comparing to that, having that just empty. But I'm sure some company will come up with, what is it, like some sort of something that can kind of combine these two, or some sort of like a spacer to put in between to make it look nice and, flush, as you would call it. But overall, the interior for the basic one looks like it's cloth interior, which cloth interior is the way to go. I wouldn't, go with the leather, because leather over time, it's, yes, it falls apart. But the cloth interior can really last a long time as long as you take care of it. And, it looks nice. But I'm not a fan of the color combination, but it's not terrible. I think if this was just black, I think that would have made it a little bit better, instead of them trying to kind of match it some sort of way. I feel like they should have just not done it. Oh, and here's another one. So this one has the electronic e-brake, or should I say, I hate that. That little toggle. Like, this is the worst. But I expect to see this one on like the cheap version, the EcoBoost. But if you go up to the GT, that's when you get the V8 and all that good stuff. I'm kidding. But the 2.3 EcoBoost will not have a manual transmission. It's only available on the V8. So if you want a V8 manual, that's the only way for you to get it, is get the GT with the V8 motor. But if you want 2.3 EcoBoost, you're gonna have to settle for the automatic transmission with this ugly looking e-brake. But it still has tons of features. I mean, how many features? I mean, what kind of features do you want? Give you nice, beautiful display. But it just, to me, it just looks a little bit weird. It just looks like two tablets that was just put right there. Just, I don't know. I don't think it would have cost them like an extra, I don't know, a couple bills, or probably less than that, to just put like some sort of the spacer in between here, or just make it flush so it just looks good all the way through, and just maybe like limit the amount of features that you get for for lower amount. And then if you want your top trim with all the features, then you would go ahead and get the GT or whatever version that you decide to get that's higher the trim. Right now we don't know what the trims are, but if you look at the current Mustang, you can kind of see where they're going to be at. So looking at Ford's website, the current Mustang EcoBoost fastback that starts at 27,000. So they might see you will see a slight increase, maybe at 29, or if not, starting at 30,000 for the EcoBoost. And then I believe these two trims are going to be EcoBoost until you move on to the GT. Once you move on to the GT, then you have an option, I believe. Unless it's also EcoBoost. Let's see. Let's see. It doesn't really tell you. What? Packages, interior. Oh, here it is, powertrain. Okay, so once you go into the GT, you get that beautiful V8. So GT Fastback as well as the GT Fastback Premium. So this is like kind of like just a basic Fastback with just, basic feature, and then the GT Premium is, I'm assuming, where the Mustang will give you that nice dual display when you get to that Premium. And then of course the Dark Horse is going to take the place of the Mach 1. I'm sure there's going to be two variants, Premium and regular Dark Horse. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the basic Mustang's interior. Do you like it? You know what? It's not bad looking. It's not bad at all. The only thing that sucks is, well, if you get I still recommend you get the GT with the manual transmission. That's the way to go if you're deciding to buy this Mustang. That's the best one to get. That V8 is going to be absolutely amazing. As anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.